Hey guys, this is Ruby as always, and welcome back to the FTB Tech World 2 Let's Play. Whew, so I've been doing some off-camera work. Let me show you guys a couple things. So I think I did this before last episode, but I wanted to mention it. Because this Steam setup here, it used to just run straight down and then power all the ME system stuff. And now what it does is it powers these machines right here, and then it comes down here and it powers these refineries, which is how it's always been. But now, instead of it, say, running across right here like it was, and it coming over here, what we're now doing is we're actually routing it down in here into this system. So it's combining with the two big reactors here. And that's just so that we can have that kind of help the buffer, but it's still dedicated to making sure those refineries work and that all these work, which isn't really that huge of a deal. Now, I did have the energy tesseract right here, which was a big oversight on my part, because that means only the steam turbines were ever running it. So I've now moved the tesseract over here, and I just moved it here because this is the most, the best place I could find to put it, so that it's not in the way. Like, I didn't want to just like stick it right here or something like that. So I just stuck it under this deep storage unit, and we're going to come back to this because you guys keep saying this doesn't work, and you're mistaken. Let's go sleep real quick so we don't have a bunch of mobs spawning outside. So I got one more thing to show you guys under there. Let's come over here, and we'll come back down to this level. So right here is a unifier from Mine Factory Reloaded. Now, what we had to do was, because one thing I didn't realize whenever we made the IC2 processing center right there, is that it gives us all these different ores that we don't have in our system. And you can actually see it's running right now. So basically what we have here is we have a precision export bus, and this is taking the IC2 silver, copper, lead, as well as the tin, and it's bringing it here into the unifier. And here we have a preferences thing, and this is new to the, I think, one of the later versions of Mine Factory Reloaded. So here, this is pretty much just telling it, okay, if I give you IC2 silver, I want thermal expansion silver. So here I just have, these are all the ores that we have in our system that we use, and especially in all our recipes, because it got to some point where I had like 1,000 or 2,000 like IC2 copper and iron, and well, not iron, iron's the same, but you guys get the point. I had different kinds of ingots that we don't use, and instead of us having those different kinds, the unifier will actually make it so it uses the ore dictionary to give us the kinds we want. So that's that, and then we just have a precision import bus. This is just simply so it'll move stacks of items, and this is set to move stacks of items. This was more needed whenever we did that mass processing, because like half that diamond chest was full of stuff. And speaking of that, the whole system got so backlogged that we actually started running really low on power. And I did have a precision import bus here as well, because this thing was massively producing a lot of stuff, and a basic import bus wouldn't be able to keep up with it. But I've since replaced it with a basic one, because all this one ever really gets is maybe 4, 5, maybe 6, maybe 8 at a time. And it can clear it out pretty quick. Like if we watch it for a second, I just saw some stuff go into the macerator. You can see, boop, cooks 2, and then it shoots it out. Like you saw how that was a different kind of lead. Look, there goes some tin. So if we actually watch this thing, you kept seeing things pop up right here. Like, oop, there goes lead, because it just got in a bunch of IC2 lead, and it's going to go ahead and convert that into the thermal expansion lead. So I think that's pretty much it. I did get rid of the other precision export bus, because there were some things that we really didn't need to be processing. So pretty much all this thing does now is the tin, the lead, the iron, the gold, silver, copper, and aluminum. And if we come back over here, this thing's doing some different stuff. So this one is doing lapis, redstone, uranium, yellowite, emeralds, quartz, ferrous, and diamonds. If you guys remember, I think it was last episode or the episode before, we had 40 diamonds. Look how much we got now, 250. Just so many diamonds. Lots and lots of diamonds, which is great for us. So on to the thing that everybody, I think there was a lot of people who commented saying this import bus or the storage bus does not work like I think it does. Well, that's cool, and I appreciate you guys trying to tell me something, but you're wrong. This thing works exactly how I said it was. You set this to bidirectional, it'll take stuff out, and it'll put stuff in. So, for example, let's go ahead, let's take a look at something real quick. So if that cobble was the thing that we think it is, it'd probably be on one of these two drives, right? So let's grab these, and I've got my buddy the ME chest right here. And if we put this stuff in here, look, no cobble, and that's gravel. So that's it. There's nothing in there. So, and I went ahead and I made a recipe for a furnace. So let's say I want to make 500 furnaces. You saw no cobble in the system, but it will go ahead and make it. And if we watch our cobble, you can see it going down and going down and going down. And if we watch this number, whenever it gets done, when's it going to be done? Oh, here in a little bit. We can go watch it actually live, if I can get over there in time. You can see, oh well, we just missed it, but but now we've got 512 furnaces, and this one's way lower. If you saw it a second ago when I was taking a look at it, we're now only at about 200,000. So the storage bus works just like I said. So if we go ahead and grab this stuff, and since I don't have any need for 500 furnaces, let's go throw it out here in the water, because I definitely don't need it. So just to get that out of the way, because it works. So I made that ME chest just for that, just to show you. Alright, so moving on to the stuff I actually want to do this episode. Slaughtered some of the cows. Let's go ahead and clear that. And we're going to need a few more patterns today. Let's go ahead and make a couple more. Perfect. Looks like it had to craft some stuff for that. Oh, it needs glowstone? Whoa. Okay, well, I'll take care of that. I don't really have anything else that uses glowstone. We'll put that on hold for now. So basically what I want to do is I want to finish some of the IC2 automation. So down here, I went ahead and off camera, I don't know if we put this energy storage upgrade in there or if I did that off camera. I want to say I did that off camera. But this pretty much just increases the storage, like it says, by 10,000 EU, which is going to help it from bottoming out sometimes when it's processing stuff. So we have this, like you can see, it doesn't really drop down that much anymore. Cool. So what we're going to do is we want to get this compressor set up so it can handle automation as well. So basically, let's see, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get an ME interface. And this is going to let us do some of this kind of automation for the IC2 stuff. So, what are you doing? Oh, that had some beef in it. I was cooking. Okay, oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So, pretty much what we'll do is, will this work like this? Sure, let's do that. And that should get connected. Cool, cool, cool. Is that basically the things we need to get out of the way. If we take a look at not a matter, I'm thinking Greg Tech here, mass fabricator, is if we take a look at these, you can see it takes a basic machine casing, which we know how to make, but it also takes these advanced alloys and carbon plates. So to make a carbon plate, there's a couple steps to it, but basically we need this. So if we go ahead and teach the ME system, because it knows how to make the it knows how to make pulverized or whatever coal dust. So we'll teach it to make that, and then we can, let's see, teach it how to make this, and then we're gonna have to do something kind of crafty here. Is we're actually gonna have to make some of this so we can finish teaching it. Oh, we actually need to redo this one real quick. Let's get some pulverized coal real quick. I think we need more than that, but whatever. So let's just get this real quick, because coal dust is something we don't have. So let's put this back in here and put these in there. There we go. So now it should be good. Crafts 1 carbon fiber with 3 pulverized coal. Cool. Alright, so now what we'll have to do is, if we go ahead and get this thing to make us one of these, it should take a couple seconds because it's got to pulverize the coal, and we may want to go ahead and make a bunch extra just in case. Because all it should have to do is just pulverize it. But it's looking like it's going to take its sweet, sweet time. Yeah, so I guess let's see. Is this thing still set to do it right? Yeah, it's good. There's nothing in there, right? No. Yeah, we're good. So, let's see. Why isn't this thing working? Why you no work? Let's just tell it to make a bunch. Now what you doing? Okay, you're making now. Okay, there we go. So now if we go ahead and tell it to make us one of these, it should take a couple seconds because it's got to craft that stuff. Ah, we may have to give it a second to finish crafting this. So let's see something real quick. Hold on. Cancel you. Now let's take half of you. Yeah. Oh, looks like it's in the middle of something. Yeah, you can come back to that. No, stop. There we go. Alright. So let's go throw this in the system. It'll get back around to it. Eventually. Seems like that quarry's getting kind of low. Okay, what the heck? I hate this automation stuff sometimes. Now what are you doing? You're making that. Okay. So if we take a look at this stuff, it takes 3 coal, well, pulverized coal. So it should only need 6. It's got 25. This is interesting. So to make that, it needs 2 of these, which takes 3 of these. So I don't see really what the problem is. Let's see something real quick. Let's take you out. Let's empty you. And if we get some pulverized coal real quick, because it looks like there's some kind of problem going on. See, how come it's not wanting to do that for us? I think that's the problem. Because I can definitely use it in all 3. But it doesn't seem like it wants to. And then if I put it in here, it says red. Huh. Interesting. Let's go sleep real quick. I may just have to teach this thing. I don't see why I would need to do that, honestly. See, now it's getting kind of backed up. But we're good. We're running good. So, I don't understand. Why do I got so many red lights going on? I don't understand why this is doing this. It's like it doesn't think it's a real recipe, but it is. Now, if I take this 3 myself, oops, it doesn't want to work. So I guess I gotta teach it how to do that stuff, huh? That kind of stinks. Alright, so let's put you up 1 higher. And what we're gonna do is let's get some item ducts. We got our wrenches. Let's get some servos going. And so basically we're gonna do this way. So okay, this might not work. Because I don't want to have to make another macerator just for this. That's just foolishness. Can't I set this to dense mode so nothing will go this way? Sure, we'll go with that. Is that how dense mode works? Vacuum, I don't think we want, but dense mode should be okay. Let's hope. So, let's go ahead and put you a servo in here, and we'll ignore your redstone. And that should be fine. But I kind of feel like we need all these ores. I don't know, we may have to make another pulverizer here. Or another macerator. I think we might. Crap. I'm not sure how to make that work regardless. Alright, come on. Make me one of these guys. Okay. Oh, jeez. I thought middle clicked worked. Okay, I guess not. Okay, so let's make another macerator. And as for the overclockers, this one doesn't have to be quite as fast, but we are going to need some transformer upgrades. And we don't really care about the energy storage. So, once this crafts up, we got one more left to do. Okay, looks like it's done. There we go, so that'll make it so we can actually hook it up. And then as for the overclockers, we got a couple more. We can come back to it. So if we put this guy down here, and let's go ahead and throw these guys in here. And give me my glass fiber cable. Oh, we got one extra. How convenient. Okay, so these guys should be done now. There we go. Go ahead and throw these extra two in here. And so how we're going to have to do this is we're going to have to put this guy right here. And we're going to have to put this here. Wrench this guy around. Put a servo in there. And then we're going to have to tell it ignored. And we probably have to put a servo in here. And then we're going to have to put some more down here. Let's just make us a little hole real quick that we can work with. And let's put some servos here. How can we stop these guys from talking to each other? Will a cover work? That's a good question. I'm a genius. Okay, so basically we're going to want to take that out, and we can probably afford a lever here, just so we don't have to waste a servo. There we go. So then this guy, actually, no, we don't even need this. What am I thinking? Oh, alright. So once this guy, oh wait, crap. Yeah, we do. I'm an idiot. Or do we? No, we don't. We don't need this. Okay. There we go. So, now how do we get an import bus in here? Unless we run all these wires under here. Which we could do. Okay, so where's my thing? Bleh. Glass fiber. I didn't teach this thing how to make glass fiber cable. I really didn't, huh? Dang it. Alright, so does it know how to make this stuff? I don't know if I taught it that. No, I sure didn't. Okay, well. So pretty much we need... We're going to need 4 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you go ahead and make me dust. There we go. And fiber. Okay, it needs this stuff, which is silver, right? And what the hell is going on in here? Okay, you make me this real quick. Nope. Denied. Alright, I don't know what all this stuff was hanging around for. There we go. There's our silver and 1 glass fiber cable. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough. Unless I move these guys down. Oh, I can't go under. What the heck's that noise? There's like a huge bug on my window. Yeah, that's pretty freaky sounding. Alright. Nope, this is gonna have to go up. And here's the bridge. Here's the consumer. And here's the producer. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is just do our ME stuff here on the front. So, what am I doing in here for? I just need a couple of you guys. There we go. Stuff's firing up. Stuff's doing stuff. Come on. I don't want to waste a precision one on it. There we go. That'll do for now. So after this guy macerates it, let's get some ME cable. And we'll bring it down like that. Jesus. And let's get our other import bus here. Right there. There we go. So hopefully that works. I think it should. Let's hope it does. Okay, so basically, let's take a look at coal. I don't have any here. So if we put some in here real quick, let's try to grab it. I got it. Okay. So we want to tell this thing if this is really the only way it's going to recognize it. And if we throw that in there, it still says that's wrong. Okay. This thing is getting old real quick. Okay, well, if that's the way you'll understand it, that's cool with me. And it still says red. Okay, well, I give up on that. We'll come back to that another episode, because we have been sitting here looking at this thing for so freaking long. So let's just see. I wonder. We can go ahead and teach it the alloys stuff. So if we take a look here, and if we go back to, let's say, the mass fabricator, and we want to make these basic alloys, it's got to know how to make these, which it does. It knows how to make all 3 of these. I added this bronze plate earlier, and then it's got to know how to compress it. So if I tell this thing how to make that, where's that other fiber one go? Nah, I don't care anymore. So let's take a look at this. We got some in here actually. Is it mixed? Yeah, there we go. So let's just tell it to make us a couple of these. And if we actually compress this, oh hey, it makes it. Cool. Oh, did that not export? That might be a problem. Let's go ahead and go sleep real quick. This episode's running kind of long. And if we go ahead and tell this thing, let's get a couple of these, and we're going to need a couple more of you guys. Probably would have been smart not to do both of them. Is that one of these guys equals one of these guys. One advanced alloy equals one advanced alloy. Or mixed metal ingot equals one advanced alloy. So, that means we come here, we put this guy here, and then we tell this guy to whitelist that, ignore redstone. So it'll come into here to the compressor. So now if we tell this thing alloy, I don't know, craft me 2 of them puppies. Let's see what happens. It should, I think, or will it not work? Or was it so fast we didn't see it? Okay, it's not gonna work. What are you saying you're missing anything? No, you just don't know how to make something. Okay, easy enough, right? Easy enough. So how we counteract that is we do the old chest maneuver. So basically, we take a chest, we put it right here, and then we put the interface right here, and that should do it, or does it have to be on top? Oh, it's not touching. There we go. So will that work? That's the question. Let's get rid of that job. And now if we request some more... Oh, it doesn't know how to make it. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So now, if I... Okay, or not. Why you no work? Oh, because you're not touching anything. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, thought would probably help, Ruby. Jesus. You can tell I'm all flustered now because I'm not doing anything right. Now will this work? Now you work. And you go in there, and you get import button back in here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, at least we know the import bus on the front will work. Perfect. I don't know if that changed or anything. And now we can tell this thing... Even though this isn't going to be much use to us, because obviously this thing doesn't want to work. If you guys know how to fix this, definitely let me know. So let's tell this thing that 1 coal is equal to 1 coal dust. And let's come down here. Let's throw this sucker in here. So now if it wants to request, let's say coal dust, and let's actually whitelist this puppy. Ignored. Oh, we don't have to set it to that. But so now, if we look up coal dust and we tell it to craft us a couple, we should see a bunch of coal come out. Hopefully. Hopefully. Or not. That's whitelist, right? Whitelist. Yeah. Okay, so what's the problem? Is it not understanding it? Crafts 1 coal dust with 1 coal. I don't understand it. Well, that's going to be it for today, guys. I'm frustrated enough with this whole freaking IC2 crud. It doesn't seem to want to work for us. Which, hey, whatever. So, yeah, if you guys have any inputs on how to make this freaking carbon stuff work, that would be great. Because I am hecka confused. Because this thing doesn't want to work for us. Because we throw all these in here, none of them seem to want to work. So yeah, let me know, guys. I mean, we may even have to use like a cyclic assembler. But the fact that, let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at this real quick. And we do that. So if I do it in here, it says that that'll work. Which is so confusing to me. Like, watch, if we encode this one, it's that bottom one right here. It still goes in red. I don't know. This is the stuff that doesn't make sense to me. Like, how do we tell it to shut up and just do it? I don't know. I am at a loss for words on how difficult that is being. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed the updates. I think that's about the most interesting things we've done. Because messing with this stuff isn't that fun. But, hey, at least we kind of see how to set up some more automation, especially for the advanced alloys. Where did I just place that? Oh, hey. So, yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, likes and such are always very much appreciated. And I will see you guys next time.